Joey doesn't know how the fuck to work my pronoun system, goddamn. I have specific files for this shit. Okay, I guess I'm casting. Hello, chat room. Welcome to Kieran, Hageshi, Sora versus Corrin. We're going Kalos. I don't know why, because Witter doesn't think about stages. And Kalos is, I think, typically Corrin's best stage. But Witter doesn't really care. He's got the ice. He's got Kieran off stage. Is that an SD? Nope. We're making it back all right. But it's just been this constant scramble. That's the kind of gameplay you see from Hageshi, is he likes having this constant scramble. That he tends to win out on versus a lot of our players. Kieran's still stuck off stage. Hasn't gotten back to neutral. Hasn't had like a second to breathe. That rising nair is going to get punished, but not getting a kill off of it. Interesting uppy option. Breaks out of it. Kind of crazy option to throw out game one, but hey. Okay. Kieran getting a little bit more control of everything again. The question is going to be who finds that stock first, because, whoa, that's crazy. Using counter on the ice there. Versus Hageshi, if you... I really like that movement option for Kieran. Just use the pin to like vault yourself out there, look for a fair to kill. I gotta get them to do that more. Gets the pin. Kieran has been actually having a really good control of the stage so far. That counter forces a little bit of a reset. But yeah, there it goes. Now this is the tricky part, is you either kill Witter right now, or you are stuck in misery for the rest of this game. Because he's gonna take his lead, and it is going to grow. And now you're at 40. Makes it up top. I guess she tries to chase with the upbeat, but not working out like he wants. Okay. Still looking for the option. Kieran's represented kind of, I mean, with Corrin, you've got what? You got pin, you got bear, maybe S-Smash, up B at the opponent. That works, but you are at 72% now. Oh, 98. Sora, I feel like might struggle to kill a little bit on this stage. He does like to kill off the top. He can't kill off the side, right, with back air. He does have good edge guarding. I guess the question is if Kieran can maintain this lead, keep this stage control that they've been demonstrating. Which right now, not quite the case. I guess you're trying to chase the roll, but doesn't quite get it. Giving Kieran a pretty good break. Pin sends out. Now Hageshi's starting to look at death percent. If Kieran can find it, uses the pin to just go up, resets the situation. And now Kieran's actually in a pretty good spot if they can find an auto pinner. Not quite. Catches with the F smash, gets the chainsaw woman, and gets the kill off of it. But Hageshi just answers in turn. Does not let any extra credit build up. Immediately resets, filters lightning, goes for ice. Don't know if you want ice this early, but I guess it works. Yeah, this is a really good game one. This is the thing that can be a little bit tricky for Kieran here in this matchup, is Corrin is a longer range character with slower frame data comparative to Sora. So you see those moments where Kieran picks an option. If it doesn't work out, then you're kind of just stuck in this awkward spot right next to Sora. And that typically means Sora gets his nair, which means Sora gets his like 40, 50 damage, whatever he wants really. Now Kieran falling apart a little bit here, but we've seen Kieran typically take a lot of damage up front and then bring things back so far in this game one. Ooh, a little scary here. Thundaga is out. Landing nair, protecting Kieran. Oh, it's kind of saucy by Hageshi. Pin is not going to work, but grabs the wrong way. Stray back here is going to take that game one. Hageshi taking game one, but wasn't really bad at all from Kieran. I don't know what their set count is, but if I had to guess, Kieran is yet to win. So we shall see. Witter, you banned 3 stages because you won. It's time you've learned how to ban stages. That is, I am curious to see if Kieran is able to replicate this, the relative success, or if even though they didn't win, I feel like that was very competitive for them. I don't know if they'll be able to do that on not Kalos, because Kalos is really, really good for Corrin. Gives you lots of wide open room. Sora is a Giga Floaty. Corrin with that juggling up air loves just keeping somebody stuck in the air, because every time you get hit by that up air, it's kind of a brick to the face. It's just, oh, it hurts. Going Battlefield, hoping to keep Hageshi up in the air, right? So even though he has plats to land on, it is still kind of a pain in the ass to get down. Right now, Hageshi finding those early strings. And Sora, obviously he's floaty, so he struggles getting juggled, but he is the juggler, right? That up, both these characters have the exact same goddamn up air. A little rough. But weird interaction with the lightning. Dude, Sora can't work challenge? Down throw up air gets it. I don't think that was true. That looks like a little bit of a DI check, a little bit of a, wake up call. But Kieran struggling a little bit this game too so far. The rising aerial's not quite working out like they want it to. Where you get these situations where, right, if you're just doing the rising aerial and shield, it's gonna get punished. It makes sense because whenever the stupid little kid's right next to you, you feel like you need an immediate button. But we haven't. Oh, good patience there. We haven't seen Hageshi represent grab a lot this game, so you don't have to worry that much about being in shield right next to Sora or something. Doesn't get the right way on the up smash. Kieran putting a ton of time on that pin, but it works out. It's an interesting thing. I don't know the actual Triad. I don't know the actual mechanics of like when Corrin pins. What is the set play tree she goes into? Most people at Elon don't, honestly, for better or worse. Which means that I think. Oh my god. You'll typically see players just kind of hesitate a little bit unless they're really mentally prepped for the Corrin pin tree, where they're like, okay, I can do this option, I'm scared of you doing this. Because also some of Corrin's like pin options, if she like sends it back or like jumps up, just will never kill and aren't really threatening. The forward one hurts like hell. Okay, up tilt not makes it through, but unable to get a kill off of it. Can't get the auto pin either. Hageshi doing great work at stuffing Kieran out. Kieran getting a little bit desperate for this kill, which is understandable. You've been forced to play 2 minutes versus Sora without any dopamine hits. I'd be going crazy. Lightning sends Kieran out. Blizzaga out, but this up B isn't going to take it. Lightning's out. Can Kieran get this stock off, though? Blizzaga's gone. Goes for the pin. Just goes up, but lands right into a up smash. That is game 2 for Hageshi. We'll see. I'll say the second Witter learned how to ban and ban Kalos, things definitely started going better for him. Alright, going to PS2, not a bad game at all. I think Battlefield can be a little bit volatile because it plays to both characters' win conditions. Right? Whereas very horizontal stages I feel like are exclusively better for Corrin. So I don't think this is a bad pick at all. W counter. Literally that F smash worked. What it is, I think, is the same thing you'll see Seraphim doing, where there's like 4 characters in the game that are like, their archetype is longer range swordy, right? You've got like Sephiroth, Cloud, Byleth, Corrin, Shulk, those kind of characters. You'll see Seraphim do this all the time, where he doesn't play at the actual like effective range, where you're just playing with the tip of your move. And typically the trade-off when you have such crazy range that a character like Corrin has is your frame data is kind of ass. I'm glad Bebop. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. But typically, if you aren't playing with the edge of your range, you're going to get outmatched just as a character and then also as a player. I don't know if anybody here can outmatch Hageshi Witter, because he be hitting those fucking buttons. So it does lead to a kind of rough scenario where it's like sometimes as Kieran, if you're getting that falling fair, remember just get like hit 1, hit 2, and then just back up. right? Because as you're pushing forward, you're kind of sometimes not getting your micro spacing correct and letting Hageshi get away with reversals that don't necessarily need to be happening. It's tricky though, especially with holy, what a conversion! That was a sweet 3-0 for Hageshi. Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting matchup because like Corrin kind of does have to approach, but not that much, truthfully.